What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nasho, and welcome to COOLIN TV. Now, y'all, this woman that y'all about to listen to here in a minute, apparently she from Rolling 60s. She's an LA native, so she grew up in LA. She got all gang friends and all that. You know, she in the streets and she got her ear to the streets. She know what's going on, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. So after this whole Black Sam interview came out, you know, a lot of people started talking. A lot of people from LA, a lot of people from all over the world started getting into this Nipsey case, So this woman speaks on several topics that's dealing with, you know, what everybody been talking about with the Big U thing, Eric Holder. So I'm letting y'all know right now, the title is not clickbait. So at the start of the video, she gonna get into straight up why nobody had no guns that was with Nipsey Hussle. When he pulled up to the marathon, why the hell not one person had a gun? And then she goes on to prove that point, talking about nobody even shot back. So we all know Eric Holder, when he shot Nipsey Hussle, he came back 3 times, 3 different occasions. So the shooting lasted, you know, over 30 seconds. That nigga was there for a little bit. So she goes on to talk about how nobody shot back at all, and that shit kind of blew my mind. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, he was there for a long time and nobody shot back. Crazy. But y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for this whole video, alright? Because she goes on to talk about how Eric Holder's whole family got wiped out right after he committed that Nipsey murder, man.
They saying Big U said shitty. Oh, off that Black Sam interview. Now, y'all, I don't know, bro. I don't know if Big U sent shitty, but when that shit with Nipsey first popped off, when it first happened, everybody in LA thought Big U sent shitty. We all thought that. We all did. We thought it was Big U, and then we thought, people was like, no, it wasn't Big U, da-da-da. And then it was like, oh yeah, it was the government. Like, come on now, that's what the world was saying, the government on some weird shit. But all of LA, yeah, we all thought Big U did it. We already felt like it. Because like Black Sam said, I didn't even watch that interview. I honestly didn't. I saw a couple of clips or whatever. But living in LA, I remember when Big U and Nip got into it because Nip didn't want to be under his label no more. Because Big U was trying to, Big U had bought the Crenshaw label, the Crenshaw brand and shit like that. And yeah, basically trying to extort Nip and had him in a fucked up ass deal. So when Nip finally got out of that deal, you know what I'm saying, he went about his way or whatever, and Big U didn't like that. And so they had animosity or whatever. This is just me living in LA, I know this. And then I remember when Nip started fucking with YG, and he had brought YG to the 60s. And when he brought YG to the 60s, I remember Big U was trying to pop shit about it. Like, how you bringing this whoop-de-whoop nigga to the hood, this and that. And Nip peeled out his shirt. And he was like, nigga, I'll get down for cuz whoop whoop. And Nip had to run phase to have YG in the 6-0s. But he did that. But Big U was trying to give him a hard time because Big U was mad that he wasn't trying to give him no money. You know, he didn't want to be under that deal no more. So that's what that was. So I remember that. So then when Nip died, because I remember Nip didn't want nothing to do with Big U. So when he got killed or whatever, all of LA was like, Big U did that shit. Big U did that shit. Because who would have known? Who would have known? People, you had to be a part of the 6-0s. You had to be in his circle to know. Everybody knew, Nip. If you saw that Maybach on Slauson, that Nip was there. Everybody knew that. We always knew that. Frontlining that, dying over that is crazy. Yeah. But yeah, so everybody knew that when his Maybach is on Crenshaw, that Nip is there or whatever. But like Black Sam said, I seen that clip when he was like, usually niggas be having burners and stuff. That's what, when you live in LA, we all know that it's it's always burners, and it's in a spot. That was a spot. So it's always burners up in there, some protection, and it's Nipsey, bro. So you'd be stupid. All of LA kept saying bro, why nobody had no burners? Why nobody was shooting back? Why nobody was doing nothing? Nobody shot back. Nobody did nothing. And that is crazy to have no burners, right? So when we looked at that, all of LA was just nah, that was an inside job. Because there's no way in hell you got Nip in the parking lot on Slauson and Crenshaw, and there's no burners, at all. So it was so Big U, did Big U pay all the niggas in the spot not to have the burners? I mean, to be lacking? And it was like, did also on top of sending shitty, because like how he came the 2 times, he came the first time, he scoped out the scenery. We saw all of that, right? That was very evident. And then he come back in a red shirt to shoot Nipsey. But it's like usually niggas in LA, like in a spot like that, niggas be on point looking at everything. So after the first time he came, niggas should have recognized him, and then seeing him coming back, they should have been like, oh, this is the second time. That's like when a car going around your block. You like, this car just went around the block like twice. Then when it come again, that's the same car. Niggas be on that type of stuff. So it's like, I feel like that's why Black Sam don't fuck with none of them, because he feel like them niggas either fucked up or they was in on it. So I get it. I totally get it. But is somebody gonna do something about it? Probably not. Because they've been talking about that for a long time inside of LA. Y'all just getting a whiff of how Black Sam feel, but he been know who felt like that. That's why he don't fuck with the 6-0s. Ain't been fucking with the 6-0s. That's why he don't sign off on nothing. Nobody trying to use his brother's shit. None of that. You can say that was just a bad motherfucker day. It was a bad motherfucker day. But I don't think it was just a bad motherfucker day. I do think it was something. Cowboy looks suspect in the motherfucker. All them niggas look suspect. That's why Black Sam don't fuck with none of them. They all look suspect. Bro, I'm telling you, like, my baby daddy got killed too. Same kind of way. Like, my baby daddy wasn't like no famous ass nigga or nothing like that. But it was like a bunch of niggas like in cahoots with his death. Feel me? See, it was one nigga pulled the trigger, but it was actually 2. But at the same time, it was like 10 niggas involved. You had niggas sitting outside scoping the scenery. You had niggas watching, for days, like days on end. So then when the niggas who finally, hopped out and did Johns, was these certain 2 niggas, but all y'all niggas was involved though. So that's the same thing with like Nip, bro. I felt like shit. It wasn't just Shitty. Shitty was just the shooter, bro. It was more than that. Like, it was more niggas involved. He was just a shooter. No burners is crazy. That's a fact. No burners on Slauson and fucking Crenshaw is crazy. If Big U was in on this, that ain't no way Shitty would have give him up. I think that if Big U was in on it, for sure, I think Shitty, I don't know. Cause bro, you remember after that happened, they went and shot up this nigga family house. They wiped out his whole family. Baby mama, granny. Them niggas is dead. Like, they went and did Johns that same day. That nigga peoples is dead behind that. And it's like, most niggas would have been like, I ain't got shit to live for. Shit, y'all killed my people. And if Big U, that's I gotta play devil's advocate. Because if Big U was actually in on it, I would be like, nigga, you paid me or you did whatever, and I did, and I held up my end of the bargain. But now my whole family got killed behind this shit. You couldn't even keep my people safe. You know what I'm saying? Which is stupid, because why would you go kill somebody like Nipsey and then leave your mama and them on the block in the 60s? You supposed to get them up out of there before you even went to scope the scenery. So, like for me, I probably would have been mad and hurt and feeling vindictive. And I probably would have been like, you know what? That nigga put me up to it. Fuck that. I'm just telling you, I'm keeping it real. I don't got shit else to live for. They wiped up my whole family after I did this nigga a favor. I don't give a fuck. He said, I was in the jungles when it happened. Ghetto Bird went up fast. There ain't no way paperwork on Shitty ever snitching. There ain't no paperwork. I didn't say he snitched. I'm saying, if devil's advocate is they trying to say Big U put him up to it. If Big U actually put him up to it, nigga, after he killed Nipsey, his whole family got killed, wiped out within hours. They were dead. We know this. And so, because they still lived in the 60s. So therefore, if it was me, nigga, ain't no way Big U could have kept me quiet after that. Because I did you a favor or I did whatever the fuck, nigga, and you couldn't even keep my family safe. So, she ain't got nothing to live for at that point. PC up, nigga. Tell on a nigga.
So y'all, she started the whole thing by talking about the Big U problem. All right, Nipsey wanted out of his deal. No matter how much, Big U apparently say Nipsey and him was good, bro, we all know, and everybody that's in the streets of LA, they know that Big U and Nipsey was not good when Nipsey passed, all right? I don't care how many times Big U say it. Nip wanted out of the deal. Big U had a problem with that. That wasn't the only problem Big U had. It was the DJ Khaled thing. It was another issue where Nipsey tried to bring YG to the hood. Big U had a problem with that too. So it was multiple, occasions and events that happened where him and Big U had a real problem, all right? Where Big U didn't want things to happen and Nip wanted something else. But man, when she started talking about Eric Holder's family, that's when I was like, damn, dog. So this shit must be real deep if his whole family got wiped out, all right? So if that's really the case, somebody had to want Eric to shut up. And in my eyes, bro, that whole red t-shirt thing, man, looking at this nigga Eric Holder, I don't think this dude was the sharpest tool in the damn toolbox, all right? I don't think he would be smart enough to come up with that whole plan of getting the red shirt, coming back around, making it seem different, try to throw people off and going to the mental health hospital. To me, I don't think that nigga was that smart to come up with this whole plan. And the way that he came back 3 times to shoot Nip, it's like he had to get something done or something was just personal. But I don't know, man. It all looks weird to me. It looks weird to everybody else. It ain't even no beating around the bush, all right? This shit look weird in black and white of how Nipsey died. And people just caught on, and Black Sam just opened everybody's eyes back up when he had that interview. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this woman from LA, giving her input on the whole Big U and Nipsey thing and her opinion on Eric Holder, man. Y'all let me know in the comment box down below. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at itscoolintv. Make sure you got these notifications turned on, and I'm gonna catch you in that next video. Peace out.